I'm Simon Whetham. I'm from the UK and I work always with sound. It began with composition from sound recordings from the environment, and then went through to performance, and then I've started to work with installation as well, and I make a lot of collaborations with other musicians, sound artists, and then with performers, dancers, filmmakers. I really like to collaborate with many different kinds of artists because it gives me more inspiration for my own work. I applied to FoCA because I actually came here last year and visited the space because I had a sound work in an exhibition, and then I was invited to come and perform also, so I came a second time, and I just really liked the look of the space. And I was in Gwangju before, in a very busy area. I felt like this was more quiet, and I'd like that I could explore the old buildings and things. The work I'm making, which I'm still making, it's using something that I started last year, where I'm using found objects. Because with my work before, I was using found sounds for many years, and then I started to use found objects, things that are thrown away or just left and forgotten. And I like to take them and use them in a different way. So you look at them or think about them in a different way, in a new way. And so with these objects, they're actually machines and devices from inside the video recorders that you kindly donated from here. And then most of the things come from this old computer that I found as well. So the power supply I'm using for everything, and then lots of the fans and the motors and things I'm using. So they're making sounds not through speakers, but actually through mechanical movement. And it was kind of inspired by the fact that this was a factory before. So there were a lot of machines and things working. And then I like the sound of machines when they start to go wrong, when they stop suddenly or when they run at different speeds. Whereas if you're the boss of a factory or you're working with the machine, this is a bad thing. This is like, oh no, it's not working properly. For me, it's more interesting than just less repetitive sound. And so this is what my machines will do. They will be more unpredictable and more random. But from the project I did before, when there are many things doing this, it seems to have a kind of life of its own, but it starts to have some kind of pattern as well. And it doesn't seem like it's going wrong anymore. It seems like everything's right, even though it's very random. So it's an interesting effect. And what I wanted to do with the space that I've been given is to actually have these machines and devices actually kind of make sound, to almost play sounds in the materials. So my idea is to take all of these machines and I'll put them in the ceiling, where it's open like this, and I have the lighting and all of the fixtures and fittings that you usually try to ignore. I want to make you look at the space and make you aware of the space, and again look at it in a different way, and like, oh yeah, these are ugly kind of pipes and pieces of metal and lights and everything, and then something makes a sound, and oh, that makes a sound now, or it lights up or something, and you start to appreciate the sound and a part of the room that you either try to ignore or maybe you don't even notice sometimes. So it's about like changing perspective as well. It's different in every project. Sometimes it'll be just the space, what I find in the space, or the qualities of the space. Sometimes it will be with the person, we try out ideas, or I already know something of what they do, and then we build from that, and it goes in a different direction. And sometimes it's a concept or an idea, maybe from the space, or maybe from something I've read. But usually, I mean, most of my work is site-specific. So it's a response to the space in some way. Okay, so anything else I wanted to say, right? Okay, yeah, I wanted to say that I've really enjoyed my time here so far. I'm sure the last 3 weeks will be fine as well. Been very busy, But yeah, I've really enjoyed the opportunity to come and to make this project here, and to thank you to everyone for the support that I've been given. I also wanted to mention that I was invited to give a workshop, or 2 workshops with children. They were very small children, so my normal workshop for children was maybe a little too complicated. So we made a lot of activities from things I've done before. But I tried something new with some ideas that I have with making drawings with speakers and sound. And we had the children with microphones screaming into them, so the microphone made the speaker jump, and then they made their own ink drawings. And this was a lot of fun, and I think this is something I will start working with more. It's a new idea that I'll take to other places. So I also want to thank the team here. It was a lot of fun. Exhausting, but a lot of fun. Thank you.